The Italian military has started to lock down cities in Italy together with the Italian police forces. That is a very serious case now. The reason for that, maybe you have heard it or not. In Iran, the situation is, let's say, in the same way worse. Also there, no one knows anymore where and who started spreading the virus, and also the Iran is on lockdown. The Iraq has closed its borders, completely closed to the outside. South Korea is in the worst situation after China. In China, the cities are empty. Many big cities are empty. People are not leaving their houses. And now it also has hit Europe. Well, my people, I want to encourage you that if a situation like this is hitting us here in the Gambia too, which is not yet confirmed, we still have non-confirmed case in the Gambia yet, but it might happen, and it is even likely that it will also hit us here in the Gambia. So what I want to tell you guys is, if things and situation like this happen here in the Gambia, like that the police and the military starts to close down cities, starts to let me say keep several areas locked down, and also starts to do a quarantine zones, something like that, please, my people, follow the orders of the police and of the military. There is a very simple reason for that. As long as outside of those quarantine areas are people that are healthy, understand? Because, and let me add this, I think the worst thing you are thinking is, well, if I am not allowed to leave my compound, if I'm not allowed to leave my house, my room, my area, where should I get food and something to drink and whatever, my daily needs, where should I get it? So now let me get back to the point before. As long as there are people outside that are not infected, they can help you. The police and the military in the Gambia and everywhere on the world is trained, and they have emergency plans for situations like that, right? Their main objective is to keep the ones in such quarantine zones, to supply them with food, with medical care and so on. But if people, and that was exactly why Italy did this and sent the military and the police to lock down those villages and I think cities, it's not that much, but it is some cities where you now are not allowed to enter or go out. And the reason for that is that one family yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they tried to escape with a car. Very dangerous, because just imagine, if you leave those lockdown areas, you will infect all the others. And if everyone is infected, no one can help anymore. And that is much more worse than staying inside such an area, which is, let me call it, under lockdown, but you still have your supplies, right? So that's why I want to encourage, if a situation like this comes to the Gambia or any other country from wherever, and you are watching this video now, follow the orders of the police and the military. Be friendly to them, right? Because those are the only ones that are trained and that have all the responsibility in the end to keep the situation under control and to avoid a mass panic. And that is, I think, very important. Even me, as with my experience I gained in my life in the UN and in other sectors of my life, I can tell you it is, those people are trained, and however you trust them or not trust them, you have to, because if not, you will spread it everywhere. So nothing yet happened in the Gambia, but the development of this virus and the very drastic and hard responsibility response of the governments in several countries is understandable, because, well, if someone now tells me this virus is like a common cold, that might be true on one side, but on the other side, this is, let me tell it how it is. It is bullshit, because this virus, just if it only 5% of the infected people need a high class medical treatment. Just imagine 5% of the people in Germany, which is 81 million, you can calculate. No health system on the planet, not in the Western world, not in Africa, nowhere. No health system could take this. And 2% of the people that have it from 100, 2% of 100%, if you have 100 infected, 2 will die. But now calculate this with countries like Germany, France, the United States, and even bigger countries like, for example, India and so on. No health system could take it, and if you really calculate it, then you will see that this is a very dangerous virus. Even for most of the people, it is not so dangerous. That is the latest situation, or what people been watching. Mostly elderly people or people with that are already sick or weak, been dying or been significantly sick, right? Others seem to cope with it very well. In Germany, the people that been flown back from China by the German military, they were now all released from the quarantine after 2 weeks, and they all seem to be healthy. We have to watch the situation, and I really trust the authorities with this. The military, the police, the World Health Organization, and as I said, be nice, whatever happens, trust the police, the military. If you try to run away, to break the rules, you will not help no one. You will just start spreading it among the ones that are not infected yet. And in the end, no one can help no one anymore. So that is the point. You, my guys, see, I'm still in the Gambia. I want to visit my mom next month, I think, or very soon. Whenever I got a flight that is affordable for me. So me personally, you see, I live my life, and I got several messages during the last week, and let me say during the last 10 days, people been asking me, what about the latest coronavirus status, any updates? Well, personally, I have also a life beside that virus, right? And me is not so worried. You know, my guys, what I can tell you is I enjoy my life. I enjoy it always to the max, and I'm not afraid. Definitely not. And you should also not be afraid. Maybe it is a time now. What I can tell every one of you is enjoy your life as long as you can. Because I think, especially now, enjoy it as long as you can enjoy it. And me personally, I'm doing that. I love my life. And well, if one day it comes to an end, then it is like this. I'm not afraid, definitely not. And I encourage also others, enjoy every day that you have, especially under circumstances like this, where I think humanity and mankind itself is running into a situation that is not really clear. Maybe this virus outbreak, this epidemic outbreak on this planet will have but also another positive effect. Our health system, it's even Is it Gambia? Is it Europe, America, Asia health system since the last decades? No government is really investing in their health systems. And yes, believe me, in Europe it is also horrible, the health system, the hospitals. It is, maybe you cannot really compare it to the Gambia, but it is not much better. So it may be this virus outbreak now brings governments also back to the point to rethink their strategies in that health should not cost money, because it saves lives, and saving lives should never cost money. So we don't know. But back to the point. I love my life, I'm not worried, and I enjoy my life definitely every day that is coming. That you can believe me. As long as I can, I enjoy my life, and you guys should do it now more than ever. Because you never know. And in the end you say, well, what if? Why I did not start enjoying before? That's why. Think twice before doing something. And enjoy every single day of your life. Have fun. Go out. Like I said 2 weeks ago, I will go to the beach now. Me will not go to the beach today. I will have a little party, a little home party. So that's why. I'm not afraid of dying. And if it's the virus, a virus is a natural thing. It is totally natural. It is part of the evolution of life. Don't be afraid of the virus, but respect it. Huh? Have respect. And if you guys follow those small, simple steps to protect yourself, like staying away from masses of people, washing your hands regularly, hygienic things are so important. Also, that can already protect you a lot from getting that virus. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, and till next time. Thank you.